easy tonight if God calls me home before midnight. Our epitaphs might read the same.
7 pounds of awesomeness. Now everyone is saying it is very confusing, it has no plot, I had no idea what was going on. There are 2 different kinds of confusing in a movie. There's good confusing and there's bad confusing. Bad confusing is poor narrative, bad storytelling. The story is so sloppy, you really have no idea what's going on, you're unable to get into it. That is bad confusing. You are confused. You can't get into the movie because you have no idea what the heck's going on. And there's good confusing. That is complex structure. Have you ever seen the movie Memento? That is one of my favorite movies. That movie is told backwards. And watching it for the first time is ridiculously confusing. But it's good and confusing because it's like a mind game. In the end, you figure everything out. Now, 7 pounds isn't necessarily a mind game, but the structure is very complex and it is pretty confusing, but your questions are answered in the end, so I don't get why everyone is saying it's so confusing. It's just complex structure. It's not poor narrative. Saying it's confusing is saying that the filmmakers did a bad job in the storytelling, and they didn't. Also, a lot of people are saying that Will Smith's character is undeveloped. Again, that was on purpose. The end of the movie tells you why. Did people just give up and not stay to the end? I do understand, though, why some people don't like this movie. It is really different. It is a love-hate film. I loved it. But man, I expect at least critics to like it. Oh, again, I'm not just saying that this movie isn't as bad as people are saying. I'm saying I think this is one of the best movies of the year. This is a very dark, meaningful film. Definitely one of the best elements of it is the script. The dialogue is awesome. Performances by Will Smith and Rosario Dawson are Oscar-worthy to me. I think they definitely deserve at least a nomination. They're probably not going to, but the performances are great. Smith has at least a little bit of a chance. I doubt it's going to happen, though, especially with this movie getting no attention at all. Man, this movie beats the crap out of Will Smith's earlier 2008 crap fest. Jeez. I like this movie even a lot more than Pursuit of Happiness, too. This is one of my favorite serious Will Smith movies, even though I can't remember any others. Now, little kids out there who look up to Will Smith as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and the dude from Men in Black, they're probably not going to like this movie because it's not the typical Will Smith movie. It's a mature, dark drama. I heard a lot of sighs when the movie was over. It seemed like a lot of people didn't like it. Again, I just don't get it. It is a different film, but I think it's great. Now, there are a few boring spots, and there are a few parts where you think might be pointless to the story, but when I look back at them, I thought they at least added something to the film. Like I said, the dialogue is great. All the conversations between Will Smith and other characters I thought were really meaningful to the story. But I look at this movie as a character study more than anything else. All the scenes in this movie really showed us more about this man. It's a really good character. So although you might say, oh, that scene was pointless, I still thought it was really well done. I thought it added something to the film. Woody Harrelson isn't in it very much, but I thought the scenes between him and Will Smith were probably the best parts of the movie. A lot of it is between him and Rosario Dawson. I thought the scenes between them are very good. They had a lot of chemistry. It is not the most feel-good movie of the year. It's pretty depressing. If you want to see a feel-good movie, go see Yes Man. But I think this is definitely a better film, although Yes Man was funny. So ignore the bad reviews, give this movie a chance. I think it's great. I'm not promising that you're going to like it though, because it is different. It might not work for you, but I think it's at least worth a chance. So overall, I'm going to give 7 pounds a 9 out of 10. I was going to say 9 pounds out of 10 pounds, but that'd be really lame.